And here we are after that beautiful Dragonfly Crystal intro that Arthur Use Your Mind composed. And he actually did the video too. It was a double win.
Edit everything, one-stop shopping.
Everything.
I did the opening for Mel and I for Aloha Tuesdays as well.
Wow, and that's a beautiful one as well. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I am just delighted to have you here on Dragonfly Crystals, since you have me on your show. Yay, Arthur.
You're the very first live person I ever had on the show.
I was excited. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I like the volume.
You have to take that.
Don't use that as dispenser. That's not candy.
Well, I have to say, doing your first live in that way and your hosting is there's a lot of pressure on you. You put that on yourself, and I definitely felt it in the beginning.
I realized in my last lifetime I was on the Ed Sullivan Show with all the sticks and plates spinning.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. God,
hi everybody.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Oh my goodness. If I go through a name check, I'll be here all year, and I'm terrible at it. But hi everyone. Janet, Sally, Viviani, Lisa, Flora, and Meg and Jenny. Gosh.
Bor, you know who you are.
Barbara, yes, Sally. Barbara is Janet. PKB, yeah. Emily, Teresa, SCR, Spiritual Sean, Mimi, hi. And oh gosh, now I shouldn't have started because now I'm going to have to go down. Jasper, hi. Good to see you. Annie, if I miss anyone, it's not by intent. I'm sorry. Irina.
You told me you don't like certain people and you don't read their names.
What?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hypnicity, Butch, Tom, Sacred Hag, Ellen R, and Joyous, Donna, and I think we're getting down there. Linda Ramsey, CJ, Wally Binla. Okay.
Wally B in LA.
Wally B in LA.
Mm-hmm. No, he's a member. I know who he is.
Don. Okay. Now, anyone who comes in after this, hi Don. Anyone else who comes in after this, I apologize. That's as many names as I could read right now. But we are going to read on your questions. And what are we doing? Arthur, what would you like? Personal questions, or that? I think that's what I already put on the thumbnail.
No, well, we do personal questions together.
We're doing.
But as I always say,
it's our.
Please let us know what, instead of what the guides want you to know, what area. Like I said in all the other shows, it's like we'll start reading about finance. They're not really good. I want to know about romance. Jeez. Then we talk about romance. I want to know about finance. Jeez. Or like that one time when, and I do tease about it when the girl wrote in and said, what do they want me to know? You're fat. You order too many pizzas. And remember, she actually wrote, you're right.
Oh, gosh. So, folks, if you don't want some of that
my
snarkiness, you best be putting a specific thing, and if you can put it in all caps, you're going to be a double winner, because that'll help. And if you want to throw us a donation, hey, we're open for it.
I won't throw it back.
Join our memberships. That would be great.
If not, at least subscribe. If you're on my channel, go to Val's. We got to get her up to like 5,000 in the next 2 months. Come on.
I got a ways to go. I'm just be excited to get to 2,000.
We'll get you there.
Thank you, Arthur. So go to Arthur Ease Your Mind, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Leave a comment and join his membership, because you're going to have fun. Because Arthur is really funny.
As of now, we do one live show with members, and then we have a drawing for a free 30-minute reading for members.
Very nice. Very
Mhm.
nice. That's awesome. So, what do you have coming up on your channel, Arthur?
Well, I can tell you what I just had on my channel, and it's called A Troll.
Is that right?
Yeah, somebody actually put up a imposter, Arthur Ease Your Mind, and
Oh,
started
that's
saying all this stuff about demonic stuff and give money to some orphanage, and somebody wrote and says, we know it's not you. It's not snarky enough.
Oh, you know what? I just remember somebody who told me backstage about this, just to let us know that there's people going around. Of course, they're not going to steal my identity because I don't have enough subscribers.
Well, I must be doing something right if they want to impersonate me.
Of
But
course.
what they actually did was, and I was trying to figure out how did they do it, and they started a whole new account, everything. But the name they used was exactly like mine, Arthur Ease Your Mind.
Yeah.
But then with a period. So red is a whole new account.
And that is a whole new account if they do that.
So of course I reported them, and
But I think YouTube is getting better about stopping people from after they've stolen an account by impersonating an account by using some weird character to make like a period.
Well, yeah, but these people don't understand. I've got dolls and pins. Black candles.
Oh man.
Just kidding. Not really, but yeah, kidding.
Okay, so I am.
What do you have coming up?
I have actually. Do I have anything coming up?
You've had enough coming up this last week. You're everywhere.
I just have my normal shows coming up as far as I know. So I'm going to start putting those in the community board every Monday. So you can just look there if you want a quick way to figure it out to see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, all these questions. I'm just starring them as I'm going down. So, I think Monday I have Mystic 4.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to look at that. Oh, you know what? Did I already have Mystic 4? This is how I'm going through allergies, and I took a Benadryl. That can mess with your brain, everyone. Yeah, so
Val's going to get the Benadryl. Val's going to be giving away lotto numbers tonight.
You're not going to want my lotto number, but luckily, it's my brain does still work for readings, so don't worry, anyone. Spiritual Sean says, Arthur, you have periods? Laughing out loud.
Well, not now. I'm too old.
Not now.
If I was female, I'd have powdered eggs by now.
Oh, and I'm down to about, I have a lot. Oh, you guys, I might have to stop here. I'm way beyond the amount I think we can read, but we'll just stop right here. I'm going to type this in. Questions are closed. And I'm spelling it wrong.
So I've got Aloha Tuesdays with Mal, and I'm doing a show tomorrow with Linda, basically. We're taping it.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Questions are closed because we have like 24 already. And I don't know how many we can get to in our short time left. So we have 106 people here watching in the chat.
And people are saying, shut up and get to the questions.
Yeah, I know. They're all going, shut up, Val. Just put the question out there. Okay. I would like to know, Jenny would like to know if you see any important things coming up in June, please.
Well, you get your bills paid, so that's good. Actually, what I'm going to feed for June is it's like, do you realize June? It's we're already 6 months into 2024.
Yeah, it's really frightening, actually.
We're going through this like everything's being sped up. I swear.
It is.
But what I'm getting here is compared to where you are in January, compared to where you are now, it's like you're really starting to see things differently and change things for the better. You're realizing what's not serving you. And you may be letting go of some of the Jerry Springer people out of your life in June.
My goodness. The Jerry Springer people.
Well,
And
we know who they are.
I would think you would know who those Jerry Springer folks are. So, yeah, those would be good people to let go of. And, you know, I have a little bit of reassess going on for you, Jenny. And here you are looking at all the things you've harvested, will be harvesting, all the hard work you put in for things. But look at it is going to come to you, come to fruition. And here you are, Queen of Wands, somebody who has a lot of dynamic energy that can go out into the world, and a lot of great ideas too. So yeah, here's a little love offering here, but that is about your intuition, and it's going towards your success. And spiritually, I see that you have ancient wisdom that is coming forward for you now in this timing. You've gone through a cleansing period, which seemed, could seem a little rough, but you're going to use your whole entire self, which is that I am, that all that is connection. That is the soul connected to everything, all that is. So I think you're in for a really beautiful treat in June and going forward. So thanks for your question,
I'm going
Jen.
to add one little thing. She's basically gone through a spiritual colonic, and now she's moving forward.
Spiritual colonic.
Getting all the crap out of her life.
She's going through. I would say that is the perfect thing to do, considering that you are so much opening up spiritually and you are really gaining this higher awareness. So I think that is ideal for you to have that clearing, that big, beautiful clearing that we talked about. So it's perfect. Good luck. No, you're beautiful. This is an excellent reading for you. Thank you, Jenny. And Emily's, will my finances improve soon? Thank you. Bless you both, Emily. They're saying yes, they will.
Mm-hmm. Between now and October, over the next 4 months, there's a steady growth coming up. And this is where when you manifest, you don't kind of like request, you demand.
Yes, you put your order in with the universal, the universe. You just say it, order it up like a menu item, because that's
abundance. The abundance and success is, I always equate it to a bank account with your name on it. Yeah. What's a withdrawal slip? Getting the right vibration.
Exactly.
Which is basically gratitude and all that good stuff. And saying, it's time.
Exactly. And I have to say, you're in a completion cycle. And here is the Wheel of Fortune. Next to that is the Strength card. And finally, you have the Empress. So that is you sitting there. So you've done a lot of shadow work and you've gotten to where you are. They're telling you, drink a lot of water. You're flushing a lot of things out of your system. And what I love is this card, Principle of Correspondence. That is like the roots of your energy, reaching out down into Mother Earth and out to everyone else. This is a light worker's card. This is somebody who is here to spread divine wisdom. So congratulations, Emily. That sounds like better than just finances will improve. Everything will improve.
Well, exactly. Everything across the board. And finance just happens to be part of it.
Yep. So thank you for that, Emily. And we're going to do Donna. What do you see coming up for me in the near future? It's been rough. Thank you.
Everybody tries to be perfect, like the perfect, put out there, the perfect examples of who they are. Nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect. Just be true to yourself and not try and keep up with other people or try and be something you're not. I'm not saying that you're doing it per se. I think it's more on a subconscious level, but just sucking. What is it that I want out of life? And you're giving to everybody. So
That's what I see too.
yeah, give to yourself.
That's exactly what I see. And I see, I hate to keep using the boundary word, but, here you are going to smoother waters. Things are calming down for you. But, you have to set some boundaries and stop giving out your energy. Pentacles are your energy. That's your physical body. That's your health. That you don't want to expend without anything coming back. So you have to create boundaries. It's just the way things work. And I see you're the sweetest person with the sweetest energy. So your guys are telling you the way forward is absolutely open for you. Be the real you. And didn't I hear Arthur talking about that? Be the real you. Be authentic. Show up how you are. Don't twist yourself for someone else's idea of who you are. Don't settle for less.
Mm-hmm.
These are the real truths that we all have to follow. Yeah, so this will improve everything for you if you do that. And also, let me pull
It's being authentic.
Being authentic brings you open doors, tremendous. Oh, and you're getting ancient wisdom as well. I love that. And the alchemist. So you can really shift everything with this alchemy card and ancient wisdom. So these are the things, once you walk through the open doors, these are already here, but they kind of unlock so that your awareness shifts and you connect to it all. It's all inside of you. And this, because they said the way forward is open, this is what they really want you to pay attention to. These gifts are there. They're about to unlock. So spend some time in meditation and open up and say, I open to receive all of my highest gifts and abilities for my highest good and the highest good of humanity in the highest timeline. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Arthur, anything else?
Well, I'm always happy when I wake up breathing. So, but this thing it's been rough, but you have to also shift your point of view.
Yes.
And even what I say all the time is, and I've been preaching this a lot lately about gratitude. It's like be thankful for the good, the bad, and the ugly because it shifts us to where we're supposed to be.
Right.
And the other thing is I was reading for a couple of clients, and it was like, you know what? Don't be jealous of other people. If they get something why do they have it? Why don't I? It's when you're happy for someone else achieving their goals and their dreams, it brings us that much closer to our own.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for that, Arthur. And thank you, Donna, for that question. I'm Spiritual Sean. I don't know what an entertainment banner is. So
the little banner at the bottom says entertainment purposes only.
Oh, that entertainment purposes only. Yeah. I can make that.
Or I could just I can sing, let me entertain you from Gypsy or something. Or I'll get my sock puppet.
Let me put my banner in here and sorry, everyone.
Thank you for putting me in your busy schedule.
Okay, here we go. We want it to scroll. That's the Benadryl, everyone. It's like, here we go. There's scrolling. Okay, now, Spiritual Sean, thank you for that. And we are going to, let's see, I don't even know what question. Were we in a question? No.
We just finished one.
We just finished one. Okay.
It was Donna. We just finished.
Sacred Hag. Yeah. Sacred Hag is next. I'm writing a book. Do you see it will be published? Absolutely, Sacred Hag. I already do. It's coming out as a claircognitive hit.
And you'll be deciding where to go and what to do with it in October.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, I'm getting the chills.
Yeah. October comes very strong by the 28th of October, which is funny because I get October, which is 10, and 28 is 10. So.
Oh. And what do I have? Foresight and abundance just flowing to you. Look at that beautiful water. So stay focused. Don't get lost in trying to look at all those choices of things. Stay focused, and it's all going to come into fruition. There's a little bit of restriction involved in how you feel as you're going through this process of getting it published and everything. But at the end, you are going to choose the path you need. It's all going to work out the way that you need it to. So don't stress too much over it, Arthur.
Don't worry about the periods and the commas and the quotation, where everything goes. That's just, don't let that stuff hang you.
Icing on the cake.
No, you have an editor for that.
There you go.
I was telling somebody last night on a show about writing, and I said nobody writes the perfect sentence. Even Hemingway had Maxwell Perkins as his editor. So
I have gotten excellent advice, everyone, from Arthur related to writing a book and how you just get out of your own way by
dump on the page.
Yeah, dump on the page. Don't critique yourself.
And have an outline. Know where you're going.
Exactly. So Sacred Hag, thank you, Arthur. Sacred Hag, thank you for that question. I hope that helps you. And
let us know when the book signing is so we can show up.
Yeah, absolutely. And BMIDP, looking for loving relationship with new partner, anything in horizon.
Well, it's not a cat. You may be meeting somebody at the end of September through a friend of a friend. So if you're invited to hang out with people at that point, go, because you can't win the lotto unless you get the ticket. And what I feel is that you'll meet somebody at that point. They may not be 100% emotionally available at that moment, but you'll meet. And then as we get into the end of October, November, that's when things can start picking up. And it's funny. Recently, the guys are not giving me the word that you'll be dating somebody. It's like they've been using the word you'll be courting. So, and my guys are old. They don't even know what a tweet is. So it's, I get you'll be courting, and then we get to know, you're not going to be alone for New Year's. Okay? Let's put it that way.
I like that. I like that. Well, it looks like you've gone through a little grieving process, a little change in plans that has left you feeling a little, out of your normal comfort zone. But it looks like you are definitely getting yourself in a position where you're bringing in exactly what you want, the Queen of Pentacles. And you know what? You're going to be stepping into the spotlight. And just trust that divine source is bringing you your guidance that you're receiving right now is appropriate for you right this minute. And I feel like there's a little bit of you that is still shifting. And so when you get to the point where you meet this person, like Arthur says, they won't necessarily be immediately available for a relationship, but eventually. And that's when you really are going to be shining. To them, you're going to look like, it's like somebody turned the lights on and they saw you, even though it's not the first time. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And you're also here to embrace your life's purpose. So all those things together, you've got a very deep spiritual side that is going to be coming out more and more. And you're going to want to use those skills. You're going to feel the impetus, whether it's starting a YouTube channel or something. Something is going to make you, I've got to go do this. You won't know why, but you'll just go do it. You'll be directed. So be on
But
my
also, in order for someone to love you, love yourself first. And it sounds so trite, but you also allow yourself and give yourself permission to close the door to the past. So
absolutely.
closure does not belong to the other person. Closure belongs to you. It's like walking out the door and your sweater gets caught on the nail. Well, closure is called get the scissors and close the door.
I love that. And I'm getting full body chills on that. So
That's
that
the
is
Benadryl.
excellent. Thank you, Arthur. And thank you, BMIDP. And we got hypnicity. I'd love to hear what my guides want me to focus on this weekend. Hypnicity. You're always out and about.
First of all, don't worry about taking out the trash unless you have fruit flies. Don't worry about domestic things to do around the house. This weekend is for you.
Oh,
Don't worry about cleaning up or anything. You do that next week.
I love that.
I mean, I always tell my friends, sometimes my place looks like I can call the police and say I was robbed. They'd believe me. So don't care about it. It's all about just getting out and having fun.
And I couldn't agree more. And they're telling you that you're going to have deeper insights on all of this. And they're telling you also, like Arthur, regain your focus. So your focus is to have fun and enjoy yourself, not like take the trash out, do this, do that, do that. The 20,000 micromanagement jobs we all do at one time. Forget about that. Just embrace that, because you're going to embrace this magical moment of this whole beautiful weekend. You're going to be in the moment with everything happening and enjoy it. You won't miss anything. And when you're present, that is the magical thing. So a lot of great energy is going to come to you. Trust in divine purpose. So you're going to meet some people. I'm getting the chills this weekend, and things are going to shift for you. Something is going to be said in a way in which it enlightens you, and things may come from that. So, that just came in hot off the press. So, Arthur, do you have anything?
I'm gonna take some time. This is for everybody, not just for hypnicity. But I've learned a while back, when we have tasks to do, we put it out there. I've got to do dishes, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. And what happens? We end up on the couch exhausted. Why? Because when we look at a task, I've got to do the dishes. We just gave 5% of our energy over that task. I've got to do this. That's another 10% of energy. So in other words, what happens is we're giving out our energy to all these tasks that we want to do. But then as we do them, we bring that energy back into ourselves. So that's why you can spend a whole day doing all these things and you're exhausted, but you feel so good. Because you just reclaimed all that energy that's been spinning out there. So when you make a list to do things, be cautious. This is just a list. I'm not putting any energy into this. And only put 3 things down at a time. And then when you get one done, cross it out. Then you go to the next.
I totally love that. And that's the beauty of focus.
It keeps you always in a positive energy flowing
so
forward.
All your energy is back where you can utilize it in a very powerful way. And I love that. Thank you, Arthur, for that. And Kevin Lewis is here.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
And I'll figure out how to do what you want. So it'll happen.
Kevin's asking, Arthur, can you make Sean or myself a mod? Actually, it's on my channel now and not on Arthur's. But you can definitely make him a mod on your channel, Arthur.
What, he wants to look like B. Arthur?
He
wants to look like B. Arthur? Oh, wrong mod.
So, you can make him a mod on your channel.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, because he's on your channel, not my channel.
Thank you, Kevin.
You have to excuse my Benadryl brain. I'm on a 10-minute replay, or what do they call that, loop before you delete.
Sean just said you have a troll. So I don't know what that is.
I don't have a troll because I was just there. Oh, maybe it's on my next level channeling channel. Let me go. Let me go back there.
Can they just go under the bridge and live? As opposed to being
I'm
downstairs.
sorry, everyone. We have to stop for a little
house cleaning.
A little house cleaning. Okay. You know what? It's really hard on the phone.
Oh, Spiritual Sean is saying I do, so I don't know.
Oh, it's
if there's a moderator on my page, please take care of it.
Yeah, that's why you need to make Kevin a moderator. You know how to do that, Arthur, don't you? On your phone, press on the icon of the person and it'll pop up, and press add as moderator for Kevin Lewis or Sean, Spiritual Sean.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's the go to your chat on this show.
Well, it's
press on the icon of Kevin or Spiritual Sean, and then make him a mod. It's the last two. You can make him a standard mod, or and then they can take care of it. But usually it would be in the chat here, and I can't take care of it from here.
I just did it.
Okay, good. So we are all, thank goodness. Okay, now that we have that squared away. I'm a little slow, everyone. Did we answer hypnicity? Yeah, we did.
What you're gonna do this weekend? Take out the.
We gave you. I would want that reading. It was so good. So, so Flora, do you see a significant other coming into my life? Let's see here.
Yes.
I was just going to say, I do see them sashaying over to you. Actually, not that, probably 3 months. I don't know, or more sooner, if I'm right about that. Timing is hard.
You may cross like 2 ships in the night in July, the end of July.
Oh,
you meet at like a 4th of July party, but that doesn't mean something happens at that point. But then they come back around.
Yeah. How funny. And I'm getting the same card as I got before. Deeper insights are at hand. So this person is probably somebody you've had lifetimes with, and they seem to be a significant person. And in the meantime, they're telling you, increase your knowledge. Increase your knowledge. All is in perfect timing. So there it is. If you pass like ships in the night, you'll meet at a later time, another time. Who knows? But I think that person is a significant person coming in. And let me just pick a spiritual card. Ooh. And know that you have eternal life, and that whatever you do in this life, there are going to be some crossroads where you're going to make decisions about things. Ooh. You just have to gain the perspective. This is like, you're going to look at it, fine tune it, and look at things in a way in which you may never have done before. Will this person be in my life as a life partner? Will they be a friend? Will they be somebody who is going to allow me to be exactly as I need to show up? So to be an elevated soul partner, you're going to need to really look at this relationship, make sure that it's on the level of spiritual enlightenment that you're wanting.
Balance. Is what the word that came up. Spiritual balance. Balance between the two of you.
Yeah, balance, spiritual balance. Thank you, Art.
Like I said, you may be like crossing and not really seeing each other or knowing each other in July, but what I'm getting here is September comes around, and also demand. This is, like I said earlier, it's my time.
And now that must be why I was getting the crossroads, is that you're going to, but
remember when we get to crossroads,
Yeah.
I often say, you make a right, you make a left.
Yeah.
Get a machete, you make a path forward. Why go down somebody else's path? We're all snowflakes. We're all individuals.
Oh, I love that, Arthur. You're awesome. I love that fresh approach. It's so much better like that. Thank you, Flora, for that. And PKB is asking, tell us more about understanding our life path. Is it really as easy as doing what feels blissful?
Well, there are laws. So
It
there
really
are laws you have to be aware of. So
so, when you're on your life path, you're going to feel like you're in that sweet spot of your life. And whatever you're doing for a vocation or a job is going to feel like you're in that sweet spot. But some of you may be doing a 3D job and not realizing that's not exactly your sweet spot. It's just to make money to live. And maybe toward your 40th year and on, you're starting to turn on to all your spiritual gifts that you're going to bring out that are on your life path to use with people. They seem to wait for a lot of us to tune in later when we're done with, the trying to survive mode of our lives and get into the retirement phase, that we open up to all of our gifts. Some of us do anyway, and that's a great thing. But yeah, when you're on your life path, in your heart, you're going to feel fulfilled. It's going to excite you. You're going to jump out of bed in the morning, and it's something that is going to feel so right. And it's going to be easy. Like if you're clairvoyant or you're a medium and you connect really well, or you're a channeler and you channel information in so easily, it's just super easy. And all those things will feel easy to you if they're on your divine plan path. You can have all the tools, everyone does, but maybe one or two are really, man, they're just like right there. That's on your path. Arthur?
what I'd also add to that is, you're on your path, you're doing what you want to do, all those kind of things, and then we get stuck in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah.
But it's like underneath it all, if it's a good touch or a bad touch,
Yeah.
And if it's a bad touch, get out of there. Point to the dolly, show us where the man touched you. But it's one of those things where you're moving forward, and it's like you get like being on a surfboard, and you're just on this eternal wave going forward. It's the Benadryl kicking in, I can tell.
I'm talking about this deep spiritual thing, and Arthur relates it to bad touches.
Well, it's true though. If you know you're doing something and you're feeling good about it, you do it. If all of a sudden you're feeling this is kind of creepy, but I'm supposed to do it, you just stop yourself.
I love your humor, because
But it's like you put your finger, you lick your finger, put it in a wall socket. You're not going to do that again. So that's kind of like when you're in your bliss, when you're doing, what you're supposed to be doing. It's like you were saying in your 40s when things start kicking in.
Yeah.
That's when it was 23 years ago that I started doing this professionally as a psychic, and that's when things started kicking in. And I'll be honest, I've always said I'm medium rare, but since I've been doing the YouTube stuff, it's been coming.
Of course it will, because your guides go, oh, he's using it. Okay.
And not abusing it. Come on, do those ladder numbers. Come on. But in all seriousness, it's about being, like we said before, being authentic.
Yes.
And when things start coming your way, it's like, yeah, I resonate with that. Okay. Instead of like getting an invite to somewhere and it's like, I'm not going, but you're being offered a job that, well, I don't want to leave my job now to go to that. And you get in your own way. Just go with the flow.
I love how you brought that up that way, because I have to say all the little points, the breadcrumbs along the way that I followed, you're going, oh, really? Learn tarot? Oh, well, I don't have that deep of the desire, but it kept coming up in front of me to take a class. And, even though that one thing didn't go, oh, and then, I learned Reiki. Oh, really? Oh, okay. It all added up to all of my gifts really coming out and being able to use it all. So don't discount all these little things that are breadcrumbs along the way that end up opening you up even more. And really, it's just giving you confidence because you already have all the gifts.
Yeah, it's like I've said, I'm 67 years old, reinventing myself on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, who knew? Maldor did, because he told me I'd be doing this.
Yeah.
But, it's like, I was so hesitant about doing YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Yeah. You're lukewarm. You don't even, but it's put in your path. It's put there for a reason.
It's like you have no choice.
Yes.
That's coming at you from all different directions.
Or I wouldn't be on YouTube right now.
Well, I'm glad you were, because I'm having so much fun.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you're here too.
And I have to be honest, this community is wonderful. You're such a loving. When I had the troll sending out that email or responses the other day, I had 20 people call my service and say, and to subscribers I don't even know, and then getting emails. And I really say that sometimes this community makes me feel like I'm a rock star jumping off the stage, and they're holding me up.
And that's right. And I love this community for that. I have to say, they're all cheerleaders, and it's just a beautiful thing. So thank you for sharing that, Arthur. And
I'll bring pom-poms next time.
Yeah. And PKB, I hope we answered your question well. And so we're going on. Oh, Jenny, I think this is a beautiful question. Yes. When is Arthur going to publish a book?
I need people to die first.
You need people to die to tell the story because you don't want, then they'll roll over in their graves after. But, well, you heard it here, folks. So
I'm kidding. I've been asked that many times, and we'll see.
It'll be a very fun book to read. I can say that because I tell you, Arthur has led a very interesting life, and it's just full of things that would not happen to just a random person. I mean,
well, it's sometimes I have to equate it to, like, from the show Follies, the song that I'm Still Here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I would read that book. I would read your book. So
I'll make a deal with Crayola crayons first.
You'll make a deal in crayons first?
No, Crayola crayons.
Crayola crayons?
Yeah. It's a coloring book.
Oh, a comic book. So Mimi Nee is asking, will my grandson be safe on his trip from Colorado to New England next month?
Yes. I get the remind me, just expect 1 or 2 delays. Like, get to the gate early, do what he has to do early, but you'll be there, you'll be fine. Just be prepared. That's all.
And I have to say thank you to Sacred Hog for the donation, or Hag. I said Hog. It's Hag. I apologize, Sacred Hag. And I just want to say Sacred Hag will buy your book, Arthur, and Denise says you're a rock star. Oh, and he is a rock star. Well, not necessarily rock, but he is a star.
I'll read that.
He is a star. Oh, and Mary also has sent you a donation.
Thank you, Mary. 3 weeks.
And
she was asking about her husband getting a job. I said 3 weeks. No, I'm serious.
3 weeks?
Yeah, she asked, when is my husband?
Who are we talking? Oh, she already said that? Okay.
When will my husband get a job? And I said, in about 3 weeks.
Oh, Mary. Well, as soon as I'm done with this one, we'll pop her up there and we'll give her, yeah.
It was Mary. Yeah. Do you see my husband, Stephen,
Yeah,
get
I've got her here. Okay, we'll do her now.
3 weeks?
You're saying 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen getting a job.
And it's not just a job, it's almost opportunity.
Not just a job. Oh, yes. Well, it says the way forward is open. I definitely got a yes even before that. Stepping into the spotlight. So he's definitely, yeah. Yeah. I see good things.
It's his time. It's his time.
Yep. Yep. Stepping into the spotlight and way forward is open. So thank you for that, Mary. Thank you, Arthur. And I just want to say, Sacred Hag, you two have helped so much over the last couple of months. Love you both. Thank you.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Sweet. Yeah. That is very sweet.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Everyone that's watching the channel, everyone that leaves comments, asks questions, you guys make it all worthwhile that we're here. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It does absolutely make the world of difference to have your energy in the chat. That's why I love doing live so much, is the interaction and the energy we share. It's so beautiful in this community. And Me is asking, will my grandson be safe?
We answered that, yes.
We answered that?
Mm-hmm.
I did get a yes too. I just wanted to make sure. Oh yeah, yeah. And they're telling you, take control of your thoughts. So keep your thoughts out of the fear realm and in your heart, sending beautiful light to your grandson. And whatever he's doing, it's a blessing in disguise. So that's a good thing. Thank you, Mimi. And Tom is asking, do you see a fun weekend ahead for me, my husband, and our friends?
Yes. No, I really do get it. And
why do I see a lot of wine glasses? They're showing him a bunch of wine glasses. So,
it's also your opportunity just to be yourself. Let your hair down. And you've got a great community around you, Tom. They're loving, caring, and you don't always have to be the center of attention, because that's not your job anymore. It was when you were younger to survive your family, but not now.
Yeah, I have to say, I feel like people are going to really enjoy all of you visiting, and I feel like you'll all have a really good time. Yeah, but they just keep showing me lots of wine glasses filled with red wine, like Pinot Noir or something lovely, and you're going to enjoy it. So thank you, Tom. And hypnicity.
I hear stuff all the time, and what I just heard is the last line of the Flintstones. You'll have a great old time.
Yes, absolutely, a great old time. And Hypnicity is asking, I will add when starting my channel. Oh, we read on her, but she's asking when starting my channel, Tarot Intuition. She doesn't know if she should do. It should be all of those things.
You'll do it when you know you're supposed to. It's you're just going to realize I have to do this now.
Exactly. You're going to get the impetus, and it's going to be on all those things. It's not going to be, yeah. You're going to get new ideas. Fresh ideas are just going to pop into your head, and there's no make a decision. You're not going to have to weigh anything out. It's going to be right from your heart.
Whew. The decision's already made for you. Just let it unfold.
Correct. It's already there. You know what my guides always say? It's already done. So I go, okay.
Yeah, I always say it's done. Put a fork in it.
And Mimi's asking, wondering about a health issue. I don't know what health issue that is, and we don't really read on health issues normally, but let's see.
What I'm here, again, we're not doctors. We can't give health, but I'm just saying you need to see someone in the next 3 weeks, and just it'll ease your, no pun intended, it'll ease your mind.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. And I just threw some cards on it, and yeah, the first card out is about choice, and I think that is about what you need to do is go to the doctors before you do anything else and get yourself checked out if you haven't already. That's the main thing. But other than that, they are showing that so this is beautiful, the Empress. So that is really about nature and everything flowing your way for health. But get that out of the way. Get that taken care of. And, I think you're going to feel a lot more relieved. Don't wonder. Go to a real doctor. Mimi.
Yeah, a mountain doctor, MD.
Mountain doctor.
Remember Granny from the Hillbillies? I'm an MD. I'm a mountain doctor.
Oh, is that what she says? She got. Yeah. She had her herbs and whatever she was.
Yeah, she said, I'm an MD. I'm a mountain doctor.
Oh, that's cute. So spiritual Sean is a sarcastic, fine anything. Is that a question?
Or a comment? Or a bumper sticker? If you're waiting for something to happen in September, it's going to. In a good way. Mm. There's no dolls in your future. And June is about letting go of all the last 6 months. Seriously, it's about all the last 6 months. Just, it's like, I don't pull cards that much, but I'm using the Lenormand right now. And here we have the bright sunshine and happiness pushing away the darkness. And we have a number 6. To me, that would be June. Yeah. And that's what we're coming into. And it's not upside down. So it's a good thing. You get to breathe again.
That makes perfect sense with the cards I got, because I got release. Release those things that you need to. And just that'll give you, wait a minute, break free from whatever it is that's bothering you. And that's going to give you, once you do that, once you take care of that and just let whatever it is go that's been bothering you, whether it's things from the past or, maybe you don't like the work you're doing, whatever that is, take stock of what's going on in your life, then break free from that and open up. You're going to open up to so much because you freed up all that stuff that's taking away your energy and draining you. Remember we talked about focus? Well, when your ego mind has to go to those places all in the past, it's wasting your energy. So be in the now moment, and you're going to have that creative energy flowing like crazy. You're going to open up to that, and you're going to have so many epiphanies. And besides that, Sean, it's going to feel so good to feel like you're in your own power and things aren't controlling you. You are the powerful one, calling your destiny forward. So I love that.
I'm going to add one quick thing to this.
Sure.
You've already cleaned up aisle 5. You don't have to keep on thinking about it. It's done. Put it in the past.
No.
And keep moving forward.
I love that. That's very good. Thank you. And Spiritual Sean, thank you for that question. Sally is asking, how does our business look financially for the rest of the year?
Great. Between now and December, it's slow and steady. And the thing is, with what you're doing, you don't want just and then it like flash paper, it just fizzles out. What I keep in, it's slow and steady, and it continues. And then when we get to February of 2025, that's when you're going to expand. So that's in front of you. So it really looks good.
And what I have here is I'm getting it from my guides that you should absolutely watch your expenses and change to vendors that don't charge as much, or look at all those normal expenditures that you have to make monthly for your business and start cutting back a little. Just be very present with what you have to have, what you absolutely need, because I'm getting the choices to expand coming up, like Arthur said, just like that. And you're going to be able to create space for that money to be able to be utilized when you are, here's the magician, creating from having all the tools in your belt, all the money that you saved in those few months for the rest of the year, that you're going to be able to use towards some new expansion or growth. And here's the good news.
Yeah. I'm also going to make a shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Go to my YouTube page. There's a guided meditation called Success and Abundance While Sleeping.
Love it. Love it.
It's there.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Listen to it. It's free. It's in Arthur's
it's about, no, I keep on hearing the word right now, be fiscally savvy.
Yes.
And you won't have to be later on.
You know how things have gone up in price. So many, and vendors even are raising their prices and everything. Shop around. Make sure that maybe you have expenditures that you absolutely don't have to have right now. Be smart, be savvy with that. And you're going to find yourself having the cash at the end of the year to do some expansion or buying of something else that you want to include in your offerings or whatever you've got, or maybe your equipment or whatever, you might be able to upgrade. So I hope that helps, Sally. And Lynn is asking, will I be moving? Will it be with my sons? Will I stay in California or where? How soon?
This has been going on since April. Like, where am I supposed to be? End of March into April. And I see you staying in California. So, and how soon? I get within 3 to 5 months. Financially, you'll be all right. You're gonna be okay. What they just said.
Well,
So don't be scared of it.
For some reason, I got that she will go and she won't be with her son, but I don't know where. And I just wanted to take a peek, throw some.
Well, it's not on the street corner in the refrigerator box, so you're fine.
Yeah. I feel like this all depends. This could shift and change because it does depend on what your son's doing and what's going on. And things may not be clear for him. And so you aren't getting a clear picture for you. But you have an opportunity here, Lynn, to make some decisions in your mind, in your energy, choosing with the universe to say what you want for the future, like ordering it up and manifesting it. And I would start that now. And I would leave it open to the fact that I am in an abundant and beautiful environment where all my needs are met. And I'm living exactly as I would like to, with autonomy and a free flow. And everything that I have ever dreamed of is at my fingertips, and I can choose and have what I need anytime, this or something better, for my highest good and the highest good of humanity, in the highest timeline. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let this be your mantra to say, because you have the power to change what you want to bring forward instead of feeling like you're a rudder, a boat with no rudders, with no rudder, no way to steer. So I hope that helps.
I'm also going for the boat analogy.
Yeah,
It's like you put up the sail and you have the faith that the wind's going to take you where you need to be.
I love that. That's
And
beautiful.
sometimes we make it on the wrong train, but it still takes us where we're supposed to be.
That's another very valid point. So proactively, though, get out there and start choosing your future.
And you're going to be happy. That's what I keep on wanting to say. You're going to be happy.
I do see happiness for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Paula is asking, any messages from Joe, whom I worked with, who passed? Co-worker Joe.
Like I said, I'm medium rare. I'm just going to tell you what I get. Don't do what I do. Take some time off. You got to live.
You know, I don't know what kind of relationship you had with him, Paula, but he's saying he's calling you sweetie, and he's got some flowers for you. He is definitely having a lot of fun. Let's put it that way on the other side. So however he was in life, he is feeling free and happy in this on the other side. So he's just smiling and grinning. He feels flattered that you even thought of him, frankly. So just so you know, I hope that helps in some way. But he doesn't really have a message.
Well, like I said, the only thing I get is live.
Yeah,
don't work like I did. Take some time off. Live.
I like that message. And you know, the cards are saying, open your heart and step into the spotlight. And that would say, live your life, just like Arthur said, right? Don't settle for less. That's pretty profound. Okay, so thank you, Arthur, and thank you, Paula, for that question. And we only have a few more minutes. I'm sorry we're not going to get to everyone. Actually, we're 2 minutes over. But Denise would like to know, could I please ask what my block Arthur is so good to have?
She asking basically what's blocking her, I would assume.
Oh, you missed. Could I please ask?
Denise, you're blocking yourself. You're putting out what thing it should be this way, it should be that way, it should be this way. You can't micromanage the future.
When you manifest, you just put it out there and then you let go of expectations. That's why we say this and something better, because you can't control. You just put your order out there and the universe gets to do what.
Yeah, it's like you give your order at a restaurant, you don't follow the waiter into see if the sous chef making it right, and you just sit there and have a conversation with your friends, and it looks good, thank you.
So your expectations can be a killer for a lot of different things, because then you're going to be disappointed in whatever you're presented with in the now moment, which kills anything coming, because you have to be in gratitude and be in thankfulness that you're seeing beauty everywhere. And everything feels like abundance, and you're so happy for everything. That sets up an abundant life, bringing you forward all the abundance that you're looking for. So
it's kind of, sorry to interrupt,
no,
but it's kind of like, I want to get a German car, I'm going to get a Volkswagen. Well, the universe wants to give you a BMW.
Yeah.
So I'll take whatever comes my way with 4 wheels. You don't be so on this. You're being they say be specific about what you want, but you're being too specific and too micromanaging. It has to be this.
because
You forget
then
to say or better.
if you leave the door open and don't get so specific and you allow in a little broader picture, you're going to get something sooner, kind of thing. Like if you're talking about you're opening your spiritual gifts, for instance, I'm just going to use that as an example. You already have them all, and they don't have to be opened up. You're there. All you have to do is shift your awareness. Oh, yes, I'm a divine being and projecting down into this avatar, and I have all these gifts, and yes, I can use them. It's a shift in your how you see yourself. It isn't even, there's no such thing as block anyway. It's just we make it up. It's like the veil. There's no veil now. And yeah, that's how I see it. But
I agree with you.
let's see. So thank you, Denise, for that. And one last one, and we'll be done. This will be our last question, everyone. I'm so sorry that we couldn't get to everyone. So SCR, I had a reading from a specialist on the Akashic Records who said I had more than 1,800 past lives. As a young child, I was always bullied or attacked by others. Are my past lives related to this? This is how it works, and with Akashic Records. You do come in on a life path, and you have contracted to have an experience in your childhood that's going to help you get stronger and stand in your power. So no matter what happened in the past, in your life today, and in my life as a child, what I had to go through and learn from was about giving me the feeling that I have to be independent and stand on my own 2 feet. It was a lesson well learned. I had to go through a lot to get to that lesson and learn it. And that's what that's about. And even though we hear and go back in the Akashic Records until we hear the story about what that's all about, you still have to understand you chose it for a purpose. So in looking back at your lifetimes of being bullied, do this lifetime, do you have anything in the past? Well, I don't even have to get in your records. I can say you did, because we all did. We all went through those experiences in our past lives. But is the bullying that you experienced something that you need to heal from your records? Let me ask the Akashic Record Masters. And you know what they're doing? And they've been doing this a lot lately. They're bringing me to the present moment, and they're saying, this is just a story that you came in to experience in your childhood that set up a situation where you would teach yourself something, how to be strong, how to set boundaries, how to stand in your power and not resent or feel bad or carry grief or carry heartache, but forgive others. And it's not about forgiving others like you think. It's forgiving yourself for having you go through those experiences. But it was just a story to get you to the place you need to be, to stand in that beautiful, strong power. It's my experience that light workers especially go through these hard times where they have to go through being bullied or whatever. And it is also that you are a compassionate, empathetic person who can work with others on a higher level. And so be thankful you gave yourself these lessons, because this is going to propel you to be an excellent teacher, advisor, and friend to others. So release anyone from any ties to that experience. So forgive yourself and others in that 3D way, even though you don't have to, because they signed a contract with you. Your best friends on the other side, all the bullies. So that's what I've got for you, Arthur.
Ditto. No, it was beautiful. No, it's there's a very spiritual centered person here. And the fact that you're asking this question means that you're very spiritually centered. You already know a lot about yourself, and you've always been there to help others. But it's time to help yourself.
That's right. And standing in that power of who you are so that you can really dive in and use all of your gifts to help others as you coalesce all of this, and you will have this shift inside of you and this dawning of what you're here to do. You're definitely someone who is here to do great work. That's why you gave yourself this experience. And congratulations for that, because you're definitely a very spiritual being here to do great things. So thank you, SCR, for that. And with that, we're 111. That's what our time is. So we're going to thank everyone for being with us, and we really appreciate all of you in the chat, and all your beautiful energy has helped us so much with all of this. Thank you for your great questions. And it was such a pleasure reading from all of you. And yeah, thank you. I'm sorry we couldn't get to every question, but we do the best we can.
We'll be back. I promise. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
And we'll be back.
So
and
like and subscribe to Arthur. Ease your mind.
And like and subscribe to Val. That's what I was just going to say,
And leave a comment if you will after, because especially on Arthur's channel, it helps with the algorithms, gets him out there, seen even further, and you know how wonderful he is. So you have to get out there and do all that for him. And so we can have more Arthur everywhere. So thank you, everyone. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
And have a great Memorial Day weekend. And as we were saying before, don't take out the trash. Just have fun this weekend. Okay.
I love that. Definitely.
Unless there's fruit flies. So
bye, everyone.
bye.